What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fowler Behind the Wheel. Today is Thursday, the 21st. I'm just leaving a tire shop. Imagine that, right? So, I got the load delivered. Yesterday was pretty much a success. But listen to this. I blew a tire. So in my last video, when I went to go pick up that trailer at Walmart, I think it was Walmart, I don't even remember. Anyway, I went to go pick that trailer up, and it had a low tread tire on it, as I said in the last video. And I knew something was going to end up happening with that tire, because it ended up something happening to that tire. I blew that specific tire out in the middle of BFE, and I had to sit and wait for a good while for Love's Roadside to come out and change the tires. So needless to say, I wasn't too happy about it after I done told him, you know, this tire needs to be replaced. But, as I stated in the last video, they will run a tire as long as it's above 230 seconds. Because that's legal. It's ridiculous. It's way too low. Anyway, I digress. So, I go drop the trailer off. I get me empty, I head out. I go park at the Walmart for the night. Well, get up this morning, go pick up my next load. Not really any problem. I met a driver at the place I was picking up at. His name was Evan. Evan's a lease driver at USA. So, to speak on that for a minute. Evan said that he can get consistent like $5,500 gross or something like that. And he can bring home like $2,000-$3,000 a week. Consistent. Because he's got a route that he can do. A specific route that'll gross him that much. He said the load I'm on right now pays $1,900. And that's 1,075 miles or so. I mean, it's not a terrible load. You know, if I was trying to get home, that would be something that I'd go for. But he's in a brand new truck from SFI. And he's still able to bring home, you know, a good chunk of change. So that's the kind of information that I've been trying to find. Is the money there to do it from the get-go with a brand new truck with my bills? Short answer is yes. So with that, I'm definitely going to go into my lease with a brand new truck. Well, if I can be approved by SFI, I don't see why I wouldn't. I mean, my credit ain't the best. I might have to put some of my own money on up there. USA will do up to $1,500 towards your sign-on bonus. That can go towards, you know, leasing a truck. They can do an extra $1,000 on top of that you'll pay back like $100 a week on until it's paid back off. So that's pretty cool of USA to do that. So I'm definitely going to be putting in an application in with SFI and seeing if I can be approved and be put on a wait list. But anyway, back to the exciting part. So I go to pick up this trailer talk to Evan, do my pre-trip, all that good stuff. One tire. It's the same location on the opposite side. So yesterday's blowout was on the driver's side. Today's tire is on the passenger side. It's the trailer front axle outer tire. So, whoops, that is not where I need to go. Anyway, so I call roadside and tell them, you know, hey, the problem with the tire was that it was wearing unevenly. So all the way out, the outer edge was bald. And the end tread was still good. But it's starting to work its way into the middle. So that's where they typically test tread depth, is in the middle. So it was time for that tire to be repaired, changed, whatever. So I don't know what it is about the drivers here at USA, but it's like nobody's checking these tires. Nobody's checking anything. So I'm doing my part. I'm checking things. I don't want that ticket. Make sure, I know you'll see a bunch of drivers at the truck stops. I mean, they'll get up and they'll put themselves on duty to do the pre-trip, and they'll just sit in their truck and wait like 15 minutes for it to be over, and that's it. So don't be that guy. You can get shut down. You can get a ticket, and it's not worth it. I mean, you got to wait 15 minutes anyway. So why do that? Just, if you got to wait 15 minutes anyway, just go ahead and get out and just double check things. Don't be a lazy driver. It's not worth it. You know, I've only been shut down one time, and that was because of a airline. The airline had a tiny little slit in it. It went all the way down to the steel braiding. So I got shut down for a few hours waiting on somebody to come out there and replace the whole thing. Cause truck stops don't typically sell like just a red line or a blue line. They do sell just a pigtail, the electrical line. It's typically like green or black or whatever. But they brought me out an entirely new air system, air hose, whatever. So it's not worth it. Just double check stuff, you know. When you get somewhere and you end up sitting like that, I mean, you're not making any money doing that. So just don't do it. But anyway, I'm getting myself weighed. We're going to get this done and over with. We're going to head down the highway. We're going to start heading towards Salisbury, North Carolina. We're going to get this knocked out and head to Dallas, Texas. So we'll see y'all later.